Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for Detour number 12, and this is Raft. Now, Raft is a survival game that is in early access, and it is available on itch.io for free, or pay what you want, I think, and it is pretty interesting. There isn't a whole lot there right now, but it is being developed, and like I said, it's free, so it doesn't cost anything to try it out and keep an eye on it. It is made by a single person, Semi-Perlian, or something like that. It's listed on the itch.io page. There are also two artists who, well, have done the art. The main person is the programmer. Now, the game is pretty simple. We're going to create a new game, call it B, I guess. And you start out on a 2x2 little raft. You have a hook used to gather debris from the ocean, and I just press tab, brings up my inventory and the crafting menu. You can see there is a shark that is circling around. If I get in the water, the shark is going to make a beeline for me. So you don't want to stay in the water for long. Now if you hold down the left mouse button, you can actually throw the hook, and you can use it to pull in things. You can see that resources are floating by, and you need these to make things, of course, and there's really no other way to get resources. You can, of course, get in the water if you feel like that, to collect them as well. But I wouldn't really recommend that, because that is hazardous if the shark manages to catch you. You can get in for a little bit, of course. The shark will also occasionally attack your raft and destroy tiles. And basically there are three different resources. You have wood, scrap, and thatch. Thatch are the leaves that we've collected a bunch of. And then you have a bunch of things to craft. You have a few tools, fishing rod, a building hammer, another hook, a spear which you can use to fend off the shark when it attacks the raft. Then you have a few interactable objects, a chest for storing items, cooking station, water purifier, crop lot, tree crop lot, and an item net. Now the item net is interesting because it allows you to build a tile on the raft, and they will catch items that float underneath them, which means that they will automatically stop items from continuing, basically, and then you can interact with the net to collect the items that have gotten stuck. And I definitely want a bunch of these, so I'm going to make one, and we're going to place it right there. Now it only affects things that are in this column, of course. Basically everything will float in a single direction, perpendicular to the raft. So this net will catch anything that is floating past this specific coordinate, so to speak. You can see there are also barrels, and the barrels can contain a number of items, so you definitely want to catch them. There's also some food items. Like you saw, there was a fishing rod. You can use that to fish. Uh, there are vegetables, and you can actually plant a few of those in the planting lot, or whatever it was called, to grow more food if you don't want to fish. Got a raw potato out of that barrel. There's some thatch. I need more thatch. Don't know if I got it. Things will attach to the hook and then follow that when you pull it back, and you will collect the items. Should allow me to make another one of these. I'm also going to want a spear. I need one more piece of rope for that. Let's collect some wood and some thatch. Nice. I have played this before once, as you can maybe tell. I'm going to want a spear to poke the shark if it decides to try to eat my raft. Dang it. And I'm going to want to expand the net as wide as I can, of course. Here comes the shark. Might have been too late there. No, okay. If you're too slow, you won't have time to get the shark off before it actually destroys a piece of the raft. Now I'm getting hungry, which is of course, or thirsty actually, which is of course bad. I need to eat that. I'm going to need more rope. Got 2 of those. Whoops. And then I'm going to need some of these, and I actually need scrap. This is bad. Might have made a mistake there. I probably should have started out with one of those. No scrap. One of these. Hopefully there will be some scrap in that barrel. I'm going to throw the hook at it to get it here faster. Yes. Great. Okay, then I'm going to take this can, fill it with water, and cook it to get clean water, purified water. And hopefully I'll be able to drink it before I die of thirst. Should be relatively quick, I hope. And basically you just gotta survive. Now, of course, in this early stage of the game, there is only so much you can do before there isn't anything else to do in the game. So you should be aware of that there's a limited amount of things you can do. Of course, the game is going to be expanded as time goes on. I think I also want a fishing rod. Because I'm going to need food soon as well. Dang it. I want that scrap. Got it. Put the rope away. Should be enough to keep me alive. There's some more scrap. Can make another tin can. I also got some two at once. I also got some beets, raw beets, and if you make a cooking station, you can cook beets and potatoes, which of course makes them more filling. And you can also plant beets in one of these crop lots. I need more scrap for that, which I'm going to do. Put it there. Drink some more water. And then I can use beets on that with E to plant them. Scrap for me. And they're going to grow into more beets. I can also plant a potato. And each beet that I planted is going to produce 2 beets, including itself. So you get 1 extra, basically. Nice. Got a barrel. Got a palm seed, which is something else you can do. You, of course, know about the tree crop lot, and I think I'm going to want to make a lantern. I need a tin can for that. Then I'm not going to have enough scrap to make the actual lantern, unfortunately. Get some more rope. Maybe I can make another net. I can put that there. And you can see that the plants grow rather quickly. I'm going to want a cooking station as well. Hey, 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 hey. Quit it. Go away. The lantern, of course, provides light constantly, instead of like the water purifiers just when they're working. I need more scrap pretty desperately. Is that some scrap? That looks like scrap. Yes. Okay. Cooking station. You can, of course, eat raw vegetables as well. Doesn't really make all that much of a difference. We can harvest that and that. We can replant 2 of them, and you can see that I have 2 left over, so to speak. Dang it. Oh well. There's a barrel. I definitely want to catch that. That should give or leave me enough to make... Ah, no, not really. Almost, though. Let's eat that. Then we have some light. Whoops. There's some more scrap. Now we can make a standing lantern and have some constant light. Let's build it there. And there isn't really all that much to this game yet. You can, if we make a building hammer once we get some more scrap, we can expand the raft by building more platforms. Which is definitely nice, getting some more space. I didn't know how to use the hook at first. I took quite a while for me to figure out what it was for, and it helped seeing the description in the inventory, which I didn't know you can. I didn't know you could get that at first. Come on, I want scrap. That's more thatch. You can see the shadow of the hook floating there. Apparently I don't have a shadow. I don't think you can actually kill the shark. You can just fend it off. At least as far as I'm aware. Raw potato, no scrap yet. Seems to be having pretty bad luck getting scrap. Gonna get more thatch so I can get more rope. And then we can make a bunch of these. They do not stack. Let's build some more. There's some scrap. There's some scrap as well. I want thatch along with the thatch. No way. Come on, scrap. Come here. There we go. Okay. Then we want... Can't make more rope. We're going to want one of these, which are going to require nails. I need a total of 4 of those. Then we should probably plant those. Whoops. Dang it. I'm going to want to fix that soon as well. Right, I needed the building hammer. Didn't need to do this. The nets would catch the I need rope for that as well. The nets would catch the barrel fine, but I wanted it faster, and getting things with the hook is faster. I need to drink. And then we need to make more water. Should also eat a few of these. No scrap. No scrap. Not yet, at least. But yeah, it's an interesting little game, and it has potential, definitely. It's certainly different from most other survival games that I've seen, at least. In that you're in the middle of the ocean and there is no land, and resources float by. Alright, I have enough for that. Need rope. Let's collect some more thatch. I've never actually grown. Whoops, dang it! Never actually grown a palm tree. But I assume that it gives you thatch and wood. Most likely. Feel that would make sense. Let's build that there, and then we can use the seeds there. Palm seeds. We can cook a potato. Get some water. Sometimes you can't see when there's something in the nets, which is a little strange, but you know. Look, a little palm tree. That is going to grow slowly, but relatively quickly compared to how long it would take for a real palm tree to grow. And we are going to need an axe to chop it down. Dang it. That didn't work. Failed at that. But hey, should perhaps maybe, just maybe, I should expand the nets that way. I don't know if the nets have a maximum capacity. They'll get full at some point and start letting items flow by. That looks like a bit of scrap. Dang it. Oh, I did get some other scrap. Ah, no. Come here. This is difficult. There we go. Got it. I have a total of 7 scrap now, which is pretty good. Right, the axe. I need a bit of rope. Let's make some rope. No, let's make the axe. And then also, I need 3 ropes for those. I'm going to have to make some more. Getting a bunch of scrap now that I want more thatch, of course. Got plenty of wood. That is some thatch. I can't take my spear out when I have the hook sent out. Oh well. All empty nets. It's 2. But yeah, I'm not going to mosey on with this for too long, but I want to see what happens if you get when you chop down a tree. I did make the axe already. Need more platforms. I did place that already. You can also build on this side, of course. Whoops. Might actually be nice. Ooh. Barrel. More scrap. Don't know how you can tell when it's ready to be harvested, though. Let's thatch. And that is not enough. Water, obviously. Where thatch is good. Means I can make a bit more rope, and I should have enough for another net, which I can put there. Don't really need all that much wood right now. Oh, there are coconuts. Can I... Doesn't seem like I'm hitting anything. Maybe I'll just swing at it. I think there I'm definitely hitting the... I can apparently break down objects with this. There we go. I'm getting thatch and planks. Nice. Oh, it dropped coconuts. One of them fell in the water, I think. Which is a tad unfortunate, but I think I got more seeds, so I can plant another palm tree. And coconuts? Ah. Get seeds from them, and then I didn't look, but I think it gave me back hydration. Because it said it contained milk. Coconut milk. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here, pretty much. And I don't actually know. I think I can't actually customize the controls. But in the menu screen, you could see that you could build upwards. But I don't actually know if that is possible or not in the current version of the game. But I presume if it's not, it will be in the future at the very least. But that is going to be it, and I see you in the next video.